What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. So, as of this filming, King Kuwagataohger episode 18 has just come out, and I have seen the episode, and I want to talk about King Kuwagataohger's power-up. So, the King Kuwagataohger to be specific. And before I continue, so because the episode has just come out, so please, this is the point where I have to say that there are going to be some spoilers, so before you continue on with this video, make sure that you watch the episode first when it, is released for everybody to see, and then come back and, see the rest of this video. So with that said, again, spoiler warnings ahead. Let's do this. So, the King's Crown makes its debut today, and of course, as you probably have seen from a lot of scans that have come out already, so it is the power-up that Gira uses, basically, and it's also quite featured in the movie, upcoming movie as well, by the way. However, we do see it in the hands of Rakles first. So he is actually the first person to use the King's Crown. And first thing that you'll notice is that there are a lot of visual differences when we see Rakles use the power-up and also when Gira uses the power-up. So basically the armor is the same, but there are obvious changes. Let's say, let's take Rakles's version for example. So his undersuit basically remains the same. So he also actually has like different helmet design, especially on the cheeks. There are extra parts that you don't see when Gira uses them. So let's go to Gira and his version of the power-up. So King Kuwagataohger is more distinct because Gira's suit basically turns gold. This kind of reminds me of Shishired Orion because his suit changes into a completely different color. So, for example, Lucky's suit as Shishi Red is, of course, red. And then when he transforms into Shishired Orion, it turns completely white. So, again, that's kind of reminiscent, it kind of reminds me of that. So, what I'm thinking, if ever, let's say, King Kuwagataohger gets a Power Rangers adaptation, like, I do think this is enough of a battleizer for me. Like, you probably don't need to change anything about it, and you don't need to over armor it even further. It is really armored. And what is another interesting point about the King Kuwagataohger is that it is a power-up that made its debut quite early. So a lot of the power-ups recently for Red Rangers, I guess, not necessarily red, but we have Zen Kaiser anyway. So like the leader power-ups, they do come around like episode 30, kind of like, when we see power-ups in the Kamen Rider franchise, most especially the main character's final form. So it does appear around episode 30, but again, having this power-up appear in episode 18 is very early, in like how I think, at least. Who knows, maybe there could be another power-up that might come later in the show. We don't know yet, but for me, the King Kuwagataohger looks really powerful. Now, seeing that the power-up is so far used by the Shugodam King Kuwagataohgers, so, the Hasti brothers, I'm not sure if it is possible for the other King Ogers to wear the crown and transform into their own version of the power-ups, or are they going to get their own power-ups differently? You know, are they going to get a different kind of power-up later? Because, you know, yeah, Gira is our main protagonist, of course, and we have seen rangers that have exclusive power-ups to them, like Don or Gold Don Momotaro, for example, you know, last year's example, basically. And we did get some power-ups for like the other Dawn Brothers, for example. Basically, their Robotaro forms are kind of a power-up, if you ask me, but I'm not sure for King Ogre if this is going to be the same case, but yeah, I am actually interested in seeing what kind of power-ups they will get, if they are going to get any. So, the King's Crown is also quite a key item in this episode. Also, we get to see the weapon that comes with it, the Crown Lance. So you basically take the crown and attach it to the lance, and you spin it around to perform a finishing move. And it can also be used in conjunction with the Ogre Caliber, or Ogre Caliber 0 if you are Kuwagataohger. So the crown is necessary for the combination to get the extreme King Ogre. And from what I saw inside the cockpit, so the crown is encased inside some sort of a cube, and like I see Gira spinning it around, and this also reminds me of something, namely the cockpits for the JEFusion mechs. So they have cubes that they spin around and they use to control their robots. So yeah, and what else can I say about this? Now, of course, it is a very good looking power-up in my opinion. I'm still not sure if I'm going to get the Yudo, or maybe it might get me to buy the Change Heroes version. I'm not sure. I'm still really thinking about it. If it comes out, but I'm interested. I am interested. Seeing it in action, it is good. It looks good, and actually, like, Extreme King Ogre looks kind of nice in my opinion. But again, with the cluster thingy, you know, I'm not a fan of that. Like, it looks too heavy, and of course, like, if you're going to buy the complete set, yeah, like, you should probably if you're going to buy the deluxe King Ogre mix, so you get the Extreme King Ogre, probably buy it later, like before the show ends. There could be more pieces coming out. Who knows? There might be a you know, a new complete, like, there might be a completely new robot coming out anyways. So you need to really think about your options before going for the deluxe King Ogre mech and Tarantula Knight, if you're really gunning for the Extreme King Ogre. But actually, like, especially the face, I really like Extreme King Ogre's face. So, but that's my personal opinion. So anyways, that's all I can say for this video. So again, please watch out or watch the episodes first before continuing with any of these kinds of videos. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and as always, please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.